Draoithe speaks. Draoithe Saga Story Skeletons, August 29, 2025. Dear reader, I ran across something intriguing from Google Notebook last week, and the Muse wants to share it. Google calls them overviews. They feel a lot like the story structures we had to learn in the 8th grade, which I never could figure out. I admit I copied someone else's homework and winged the test. Still, I love stories. I've been a reader my entire life. I read everything on the fiction shelves in my middle school library and tried to do the same in high school. Decades later, in 2016, I needed to write my own tales. I write intuitively and have no outline guide, no plot points, and no references. The stories themselves tell me what to write. There are inspirations and tons of research, but for all these years, I have chaotically pantsed hundreds of stories set in the dream. I always thought about sitting down and reverse plotting them, just to see if I could do it, and also to see the mythical skeletal story outline plotters enjoy. I did some of it when I wrote the character descriptions, but building the arc from beginning to end with the twists, while including the character growth and settings, daunted me. Plus, I wanted to write more stories, not dawdle analyzing them. I thought hard about what these overviews meant and how they might be presented all week. Did they have any value to anyone other than myself? I don't think so, but the Muse has decided someone who enjoyed the dream might find these quirky little slideshows as entertaining as I did. Not everything need be for commercial purposes. So, I created a way to add these imperfectly wonderful story overviews into the Draoithe Saga. May I introduce the Draoithe Saga Story Skeletons? The first one for Thread is available to everyone. It is of course hosted on YouTube. Please check it out and let me know if you enjoy the quirky little presentation-style story skeletons as much as I do. Shameless self-promotion. And now a word from our sponsor, Draoithe. 1,000 years ago, chaos escaped into the dream. By 2016, shadowy evil forces using madness are wreaking havoc on the balance of magic, and erasing necessary parts of an ancient prophecy. In danger of losing its magic, the dream attempts to use broken pieces and replacement parts to weave a new tapestry. Only, choosing the right building blocks isn't easy. Royal Council delves into the captivating realm of the Lean Deal, where enthralling stories journey through the expansion of an extraordinary urban fantasy world. Magic calls to magic as the dream sets the stage to complete a kingdom from the most unlikely assortment of characters assembled to fight against the chaos of a sinister prophecy threatening to rip things apart. Prepare to be immersed in a realm where mythical creatures roam freely, where dark forces threaten to dismantle newly found harmony, and where the choices made by powerful yet damaged immortals hold the keys to a prosperous future. The Draoithe Saga is more than a story, it's an experience. Step into the second mini-series, Royal Council, and get lost in the pages. Welcome to the Dream. Includes the titles, Arctic Fox, Vampire Knight, Dream Walker, Vampire Panther, and Angry King. August 2025 sale. Percentage discount, 25% off. Start date, August 1st, 2025. End date, August 31st, 2025. Royal Council miniseries. Hurry, before the offer ends. Behind the scenes. Nightmare Escape is the current work in progress. It entered the editing stage after its final read-through a couple of weeks ago. Since then, I've been busy creating the episodes for it in the Lionsgate miniseries. The first few chapters have been posted, and the written parts of the story description, timeline, and afterparty have all been posted as well. The character interrogations are live, and so are the written portions of the character introductions. I still need to craft the video for the character intros, but you can now see the base art. If you ever wanted to see the chaos of how the franchise builds around the Draoithe Saga, I highly recommend you subscribe. There is rarely a day without something new except right around book launches. Then, of course, I look outward and publish the finished story as a print book, ebook, and audiobook. The experience is in the Draoithe Saga though, because all the loose parts are collected there. Many of you may remember I upgraded my video studio over the summer and have been practicing creating different video content. Short vertical videos weren't easy, and I wish there were a lot of templates for them, but alas, I have yet to find them. Maybe one must pay extra, but the language is strange, so I have to be careful not to buy something that won't do what I need because I lack the lingo to ask for the right product. Either way, I successfully created a vertical quote video which I thought was quite good for my amateur skills, and published it to YouTube. It made it into the shorts category all on its own, and I celebrated. Did you hear the record scratch? I discovered there is no embed code for shorts. So the lovely video can only be linked on PayHip, not embedded into the mini-series as I had hoped. Cue the sad game show loser track here. There are of course marketing applications beyond my website, but if I want to embed it, I will need to craft it as a long-form video to do it. It's an extra step for sure, but now I know. So look for short videos in long form coming soon. I need to get back to my laundry. It won't wash itself. Leave your comments and questions. I love to hear from you. If you found this post worthy, please feel free to share it. If you are listening on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe for more original stories and audio adventures. A special thank you to OK Music Writers for writing and sharing Enter the Dream. Thank you for stepping into the dream once more. I hope you have a lovely weekend and will discover a grand story. Please remember when you read, be kind and leave your reviews. Until my next post, welcome to the dream. Be careful. Happy reading. Ophelia Key.